The talent agenda at the EPPF is about ensuring that our people feel a sense of belonging and they feel like they contribute to the bigger purpose of this organization. Ultimately, it's about ensuring that we've got motivated workforce.
This is my first internship and my first employment in the IT industry. So far, I've been exposed to a lot of things that I didn't even think of. They are there in IT. So the experience contributed into me from EPPF was a lot.
Often what we find is as one advances in their careers, you should also remember to take people along the journey with you. We are, advancing to an era where it's actually going to be important to support the generation that comes, and hence one can ask the question, if not me, who?
I think the shift in the life of an EPPF employee is great. It's actually quite a big gap. If I think of back when I was here and then when I left, one, the people have changed. We've got a much younger employee base. Back then it was a lot older. And there comes different challenges with having a much younger and versus a much older one. I think the energy is a lot more enthusiastic now, it's a lot more fast-paced, we're a lot more agile. So I think also looking at how we work, we work with a lot more sense of purpose.
So the word care has drawn me in. The first letter of the word care stands for client focus, client centeredness, which a lot of companies speak about it, but when you have it as part of your values, I think it puts you on a different pedestal as an organization. And it really tells people that we don't only speak about it, but we also do it. And then it's about accountability, about being resourceful and excellence. That is what the EPPF is about. And as well, when you look at the purpose, it's drawn me in to say that we as the fund, and I'm interpreting this as a memberhood, we as the fund want to help and partner with you and help prepare you for your retirement.
The project that I enjoyed mostly was the digitizing of the communications. So they had to develop a WhatsApp chat for the elderly to be able to access all their documents or everything that they need from the fund through WhatsApp. So you could be in Mpumalanga or anywhere, you can still access that through your WhatsApp with just everything is just in your hand, like all the documents. You don't need to come to the office. You live far, you're an elderly person, you don't need to travel long distances and all that. So that project was actually an impact and it made a difference in most of the members. They are now able to access those documents.
The EPPF as an investor, as you know, what we do here at the EPPF is we collect contributions from members, we invest them and pay benefits to them when they eventually retire. So the middle part, which is the investing part, is where the EPPF plays a role as a corporate citizen. It's one of the significant investors in the stock exchange, and therefore it buys shares and invests in companies who in turn employ people, that keep the South African economy going. Those companies pay taxes that keep the government of South Africa going.
Another part of why we exist is to make those changes to society. And I believe that through impacting one person, then a household through those conversations, then we start impacting communities, which leads to impacting society. So I believe that even though we are small fund in terms of number of employees, through the reach and telling of those stories, by use of the data, we're able to really make a big difference in the South African context.
I mean, you can see the complexity of running investment houses, and even just thinking about the complex nature of investments. You do need the technical skills. First and foremost, you do need to tick that box. You do need to equip yourself with the right foundation from a technical skills perspective, academically, and also getting the right experience in the field. I think young professionals should take ownership of their careers, should look out for opportunities within the spaces that they're interested in and be proactive. They should look out for mentorship, sponsorship opportunities. They should have a curiosity in learning, because we are relying on the younger generation to carry the narrative.
I think we're a lot more caring, which also talks to how we view our work and the impact it has in our members. We've got care as a principle, but we care for our employees before we care for our members as well. Because if we care for them, they are also likely and more encouraged to care for the members and the work that they do.